Hi, this is John Craig with Performance Plus Tennis, and in today's lesson I'm going to teach you how to improve your serve in just 30 minutes. And if you stick around until the end, I've got a great offer for you that you're not going to want to miss. If you're like most tennis players, you don't have the time to get out and hit 300 serves in a practice session. So this is really going to help you be much more efficient in your serving practice. And if you need some technical references, check out our playlist here on YouTube that covers a lot of the technical elements of the serve, and that's going to help you stay on track as well. So we're going to go through a series of progressions from a meaningful warm-up into the serve gradually, so by the time you're into your serve practice, you really feel like you're ready to play the ball. So the first thing I want you to do is warm up your motion. And I want you to warm up your motion by throwing the ball. And I love throwing the ball, and I really am able to simulate the motion with my throwing. And what I'm really doing here is I'm really getting myself in the same angle as I'm going to serve. I get my left hand stretched up, and I throw the ball upward. So this just helps me make sure my shoulder's nice and loose before I ever hit a ball. And you'll notice I just stay nice and stable with my feet. I don't change my stance. I just want to get that feeling that I'm getting my shoulder and my arm nice and loose and relaxed before I hit any balls. So after I've thrown, say, 8 to 10, 12 balls, my arm's nice and loose, I'm just going to do the exact same thing with the racket in the hand. But of course, I'm going to hold the racket. I'm just going to just duplicate that same idea in the movement. That really helps me get the feel of my swing before I ever hit a ball. And we're going to see how that's going to lead into good serving practice today. So next up, I'm going to enhance my simulation to make it feel even more like the serve. So I've got a ball in the hand now, and I'm going to do my routine and my reset, but I'm going to hold the ball, but really simulate playing the serve. And I'm going to do this 8 to 10 times. So I'm really practicing the choreography and the movement, the tempo, everything about the serve, except I'm not placing the ball in play. So do 10 to 12 of those. Make sure you get that feeling really like it is your serve that you're performing. So next up, we're going to practice the ball placement and the balance into the trophy position. So I'm going to do my routine, feel like I'm really going to serve the ball, and I'm going to place the ball, and into my trophy position I go. So I'm practicing the skill of getting into a good, strong, balanced trophy position and getting the ball to come back to the hand. And I want you to practice this until you feel that you can consistently get the ball to come back to your hand with reliability. So keep working on it for a couple minutes. Do at least 10 of these, getting that ball to come back or nearly back to your hand, and do your trophy position. Now when you're doing this, it's very easy to get distracted by the ball and go chase the ball. So if the ball doesn't come back to your hand, still practice the trophy position. I threw that ball away deliberately, but I still got into my balance. So don't let the ball be a distraction from completing getting into your trophy position. Once you've established excellent control over the ball placement and you've got a great balance, I want you to go back and simulate playing your serve once again, all the way to completion. And you can start by, again, placing the ball down, doing your routine, really feel like you're serving and making your move and really playing the serve. And I want you to do that 10 times, and I want you to take nice common intervals between each of these as if you're really playing. So I don't want you to rush through it. I want you to feel like you really make a complete motion that feels like your serve. And keep doing that until you really start to feel like you found your rhythm and your feel. So now that you've warmed up, practice your ball toss, your placement, the feel of your serve, the choreography, it's time to start playing the ball. And what I want you to do is start out slow. So let's not go too fast. Let's see if we can just emphasize timing and just get a feel for placing the ball up and timing the ball in the box. And just do this for a couple minutes, just to time onto that ball and get the feel of timing onto the ball. It's kind of like almost a half serve in a way. I'm not really engaging my legs, but I'm just working on the swing timing on the ball. So next up, we're going to start working on accuracy and spins. And what I want you to emphasize is not overhitting the serve. And I've got a link in the description down below to Craig O'Shaughnessy's Brain Game Tennis, where he details and presents the key statistic that is the least important in the outcome of matches in the professional level. And ironically, it is the speed of the first serve. It is far more important to get a high percentage of first serves in than it is to just hit them hard. So in this practice routine, we're going to work less on just pure ball speed and more on accuracy and control. So we're going to begin by targeting the Deuce Court wide and playing 10 to 15 balls out there until you start to feel that there's some consistency in your control and your spin on the slice serve wide. Deuce Court. So make sure you take your time. Feel like you're really serving. Zero in on that target. Visualize the ball going to the target. And keep working on it. After you've done that, say 12 to 15 serves, move to the Deuce Court T and do the same thing. Work that target for 10 to 15 serves, and then move on to the ad court wide, and then the ad court T. And do that, and that way you're going to be practicing, let's say, between 40 and 60 serves, 15-second intervals in between, and making each one of those feel meaningful. And again, I'm not focused on speed here. I'm really hitting my serve at less than 75% of my speed capacity, with emphasis on ball control and consistency. And again, the goal here in match play is to get a high percentage of first serves in. And in a few minutes, we're actually going to be playing a skill game that's going to help you measure your first serve percentages. Once you've completed your accuracy practice, we're going to play a skill game that's going to measure your serving consistency. It's called 15 to get 20. Let me show you how it's played. As we start out on the Deuce Court, we have a first serve, just like you're playing. Get your first serve in the box. And then you get 2 points. So I just played 1 point, and I got my first serve in, so my score is 1 and 2. Come to the ad court. Score is 1 and 2. First serves in the box. Scores 2 and 4. Again, emphasis on ball control more than power. Scores 3 and 6. So I'm scoring quite well here. So you can see that if I play all the way out to 15 first serves, I can get a total score of 30. So if you got all first serves in, that's a great score. I'm at 3 and 6. First serve. 4 and 8. You can make it more fun, more complicated, more challenging by selecting a side of the court you're going to serve into. So I'm at 4 and 8. I'm going to go Deuce Court wide. So if my ball were to land in the center of the box or to the right side of the service box, I'm going to consider it a fault. Here we go, 5 and 10. Here we go, 5 and 10. Opponent's got a weak backhand, serving out to the backhand side. Now here I am, my score is 6 and 12, and I'm going to miss a first serve. So now, if I get my second serve in, my score becomes 7 and 13, so I get 1 point. If I double fault, my score becomes 7 and 11. So the double faults become very costly in this game, and it's very difficult to achieve the minimum score of 20 if you double fault more than 2 times. So again, this game really emphasizes the consistency in the control. Keep your serves at about 75% your capacity and try to get 75% of those serves in. Avoid the double faults, and you can get your score easily into the mid-20s. And this is a great skill game to use as a measurement of your serving consistency and control. I hope you'll take this practice routine to the court and realize significant improvement in your serve performance. Of course, really improving your serve relies heavily on having a solid foundation of skills. So if you're looking to build your serve and really improve the technical elements of your serve, I've got a great offer for you. This weekend only, I am offering my world-renowned Serve Foundation course at almost 50% off the regular price. All you got to do is click on the link below and apply the coupon code that is also provided in the description below to get the Serve Foundation course for almost 50% off the regular price. My Serve Foundation course has helped hundreds of players like you develop a professional quality serve over the last couple of years, and it has garnered the attention of professionals, players, and coaches worldwide. So I strongly encourage you to take a look at that. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications because we're releasing new content every week, and we really want to help you build your tennis game. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.